Hello, everybody. Steve here. We got a storm system coming through New Haven County any minute. A line of severe weather. It's going to be, gusty winds and stuff from 2 p.m. today until 2 a.m. And the storms are going to be here within probably 10 minutes. They've diminished a lot. The major Bow Echo part hit Boston. But I'm looking forward to it. They're saying we're going to have gusty winds and gale force winds. Possible power outages, this and that. So I just made monkey bread today. I've been on a cooking thing lately. So here's my sticky gooey monkey bread. So here's how you make monkey bread. There's many ways of doing it. Some people use a bundt pan. I learned how to make this in like 6th grade home economics class. You get a roll of these. Here, let me show you. Those muffin things. Oh, she took the garbage out. Never mind. Alright, so you know those flaky, like Pillsbury, you get it in a roll, like a cardboard roll, and then you pop it open, and you make muffins, right? Out of it, or biscuits. So you get the Pillsbury biscuits, or whatever kind you like. I got the buttery, flaky ones this time. And you take them and you put them, you could either put them in a bundt pan, you put layer of butter, okay, pieces of butter, a lot of sugar, cinnamon, some honey, you make it sticky gooey, put a layer of either make it into little balls like this, or put the actual layers in, and make like a wreath out of it, of the biscuits in there. Then put another layer of butter on top of that, put a piece on each biscuit at least, and a lot of cinnamon, sugar, and maybe honey, and then another layer, and you just keep doing that, and then you bake it in a bundt pan, or in a loaf pan, or whatever kind of pan you want, until it's cooked, and then it breaks apart, and it's this really gooey, sticky, it's called monkey bread, and it's this really sticky, gooey, basically like those awesome, I'm at a loss for words here today. Those things that you buy at the mall that everybody loves, the cinnamon rolls. And that's what it is. It's monkey bread. It's like a glob of cinnamon rolls that you just break apart. And this recipe, I decided to break them apart into little balls of dough and do the same thing, layer, and then put them into, I'll show you, into some tin foil with a ton of butter and honey and sugar and cinnamon. And so when this cools down, I'll be able to break it apart, and it'll be a nice, sticky, gooey, stringy, to die for, dessert tonight. Very unhealthy, yes, but, I didn't get fat over the past 40 years by eating healthy, so, but anyway, it's fun to do with the kids on a day like this, if there's not much to do, or it's a stormy out, windy out, it's cozy, the house smells really good, like butter and cinnamon, and it really tastes good, so that's going to be our dessert tonight. I'm probably going to make some kind of chicken or whatever. I know that usually my videos on Facebook are preaching videos, sermon videos, or some kind of angry rant at the church or whatever's going on in the world. But you know what? I've decided that I've preached and written for about over 10 years. I've been writing what the Holy Spirit gives me. And sometimes I'll write for hours. I'll be in the shower and I'll jump out of the shower and just start typing on Facebook. And now I feel like after this past year, I don't need to do that so much anymore, because now I'm no longer a watchman on the wall warning people of all these imminent things that are to come. We are now in the tribulation, I'm pretty sure. I think the church is pretty sure now. Now I'm noticing a lot of priests, bishops, everybody's saying the same things that I have been saying was coming for the past decade or more. Now they're all coming and they're no longer deniable, so I don't need to preach that way anymore, because now I think people finally believe me and they understand, and it is what it is, and so we are here. Everything I said was coming to pass is now coming to pass. I'm not happy about that, but you know what? The Bible said it was going to happen. We knew this. That was the whole point of people like me preaching and evangelizing the way we have been for all these years, because we're trying to warn you of these things coming so you would not be surprised by them. The pandemics, the vaccines, the mark of the beast, the division, the civil war, the wars that are coming, all the terrible calamities that are still coming. So I did my job. Now I'm kind of relaxing and I'm just posting, instead of writing a lot, I'm just posting videos now of other famous preachers and priests and stuff who have a little bit more credit than I do from people. Maybe they'll listen to them because they have a collar on and they don't listen to me. What people don't seem to understand, especially other Catholics and Christians, which drives me nuts, is the fact that when you have a relationship with Christ, you have the Holy Spirit, and you're really working on being a saint, and you're walking with the Lord, and you have spiritual gifts and charisms, you don't need to go to seminary for 10 years to learn the stuff that I'm learning from God Himself. The stuff I've been preaching about that's happening now, that I've been preaching about for 10 to 20 years, even longer, is now happening. Where do you think I got that information from? I read a lot of books. I watched a lot of saints on TV, like Mother Angelica, and great people, preachers. I've read the Bible. I've gone to church sermons. I've done my research and reading books and studying up on the prophecies and lives of the saints. I didn't just make this stuff up. I'm also always watching world events and keeping up on these things and doing the research on stuff. And I am not a stupid person. I'm pretty intelligent. Thanks be to God. He gave me the gift of wisdom I asked for. And I put it to use to reach souls, to evangelize, to prove to people. I mean, if I can't get you to Jesus by just telling you that He does exist and you need to believe it, if I can't prove to you and give you a reason for the faith, then I'm failing. So I write my stuff and I make these videos and I walk the walk. I try to be a real, genuine Christian every day, a good Catholic. I try to keep you guys in the loop for as long as I've been on Facebook and longer. Being a genuine person. I'm not a saint, but I'm working on it. I'm doing the best I can. I'm always helping people whenever I can. I pray for the Lord to send people to me. I run into drug addicts on the street. While I'm giving them food or water or a rosary or I'm just listening to them, I'm already being one of the royal priesthoods, that we're all supposed to be. I'm already doing what we're all supposed to be doing. And so I don't need to be a priest in order to do what I'm supposed to do as a Catholic layperson. We're all called to be a royal priesthood and to do this. To cure the sick, to feed the poor, the hungry, to preach the truth, to live the truth, to live in obedience. I'm doing that. Not perfectly. Nobody I know is doing it perfectly, not even priests, not even the Pope. However, at least I'm trying. And so basically what I'm saying is I've been slowing down and just posting a lot of information